for high level. Oh, and we get another match immediately versus Chen. Alright, Chen. I don't think I've ever played against him before. He's also low level, so he might either be a new player or a Smurf account. Okay, he resigns a lot apparently, or abandons. We will see, we will see. But I haven't played against him before. So let's get in Chen's game. Take a look at the leaders and wonders. Acropolis, Roman Roads, Great Wall Himeji, Michelangelo, St. Pete's, Bach, no Malena but Hollywood, Fleming. No military actions from the leaders at all. Only the Kremlin. Oh hey Sugoi, thank you very much for the raid. Had a fun game against you. Was really close in the end. After my last turn I had a big lead, but I said to the viewers, I'm not sure if we got this or not. But in the end, luckily, it was just enough. So yeah, very interesting game. Glad to have you guys here. We are up against Chen now. I haven't played against him before, but we will still see. So what is he gonna do if he comes back, or if he comes in the game here? Not the greatest cards. And then I'm gonna probably go permits. This 3 signs from the international negotiation was crucial. Yeah, denying you the pro sports. Pro sports would have been good for competition and for architecture. I put in the competition, so I knew that would be quite good. So with the efficient upgrade, especially, that was really key. I was afraid that I wouldn't win that one when I destroyed my my infantry for the extra 7 culture from the Empire State, but in the end, it all worked out. So as you said, he's probably gonna take either Moses if he likes them, or Richland or Urban Growth. I'm probably gonna take Pyramids then. And then we will see if we get Hammurabi or Clio or anything like that. He's then maybe gonna get Acropolis if that's what he favors. But he's not playing at all at the moment. First he will have to come back. So Chen. He did abandon a lot of games while we're waiting. Take another look at his account. Like the last couple of, even today, these are abandons, right? No, these are abandons. These are forfeits. Right, so a lot of forfeits, couple of disconnects, especially the last couple of games. Like before, he was doing better, but yeah, okay. Has he played? No, he hasn't. Homer's not too bad with permits. Yeah, it's true. If he takes the urban growth, we could get Homer later. Flags are resignations, yeah, and red things are then forfeits, disconnects. So he goes cultural heritage. I mean, I could also just go Moses Rich Land, leave the option for pyramids or the Acropolis. What do you guys think? Fun Moses game? Yeah, I want a fun Moses game. Okay, no Acropolis, but maybe Roman roads. But Roman roads don't really work with Moses all that well. So not too happy seeing this. But who knows, maybe he doesn't like pyramids, maybe he wants to go for Stonehenge or something. Hammurabi pyramids? No pyramids, great. I love it. Love it. Alright, we don't increase pop here, right? We take pyramids and the engineering genius. And then there's actually the thought, do we increase pop without Moses? Yeah, I guess we do that. We just pop, take Moses next turn. But I want the engineering genius. We waste 1 food to get the engineering genius for it. I think I like that. And then I will use this opportunity to go to the toilet really quickly. So what has he done now? I don't know. What has he done? What has he done? Ah, he's not played yet. Alright. He hasn't done anything. Captain Cigar only lost 24 puntos, so you will keep watching. And 24 isn't that much, so my elo must be pretty okay at the moment. Play Crusades. Sure, let's play Crusades. Planning. Ah, this one is tough. I guess we take crafts. Or the agriculture, or still settlement. Settlement with Moses, or just crafts. And Roman roads? No, that is too crazy. That would be too crazy. Settlement. I guess we don't need the rocks here this turn anyway. Yeah, I think... Take Nostradamus? Nah, I'm not the biggest fan of him, to be honest. I know some might find that statement shocking, but I don't. Segoy voted for craft. Well, you were the only one. You were the only one. Ipogi, my record this season 0 to 6, so no worries there. Okay, 0-6. At least it's not that many games. I did Seed Crusades, yes, I did. We also have tactics. Which person would be nice to cook us one day? No pressure of us. Yeah, it would be very nice. Good idea. Do you mean in Twitch or on YouTube? Like casting is like for me casting is not your own games, but casting would be like tournament games. On whatever. Oh, flexible. This guy is flexible, guys. Yes, sure. Sounds like a lot of fun. We can definitely do that. Yeah, let's push, and then we get the knights. We get a free religion. It's all coming together. We get a farm, a lab. What else do we get? An iron. An iron and a rich land. Go for Khan. Khan and then go for heavy cav. I don't know if that's necessary. What are the other leaders though? You just wanted to say can go for Khan. Then I won't go for him if it's just a joke. Michelangelo can be fun. There is St. Pete's. You miss Nostradamus? I don't. I don't know. I can see why he could be an interesting and fun leader, but somehow I don't see it like that. It takes out some of the guesswork when you know what's been played. Mikey the Angel. Mikey the Angelo. Could go for him. We got that free religion. Could build a couple of extra. Could go for St. Pete's. Oh, Cigar, you're also a Mikey fan? Does he have laser eyes or is there... no, he just has glasses. Okay, he pushes. Warfare. We can take that. So we are getting closer to the strength event, so next time we're gonna push and then go for knights, I think. He has an orange bandana. Is that so? It looks like glasses to me, to be honest. Ninja Turtle. Okay. I don't want to be a know-it-all. Yeah, right. Who wants to be one, right? Doesn't sound fun. Okay, he's taking the free warrior, he's building here. Yeah, we're gonna go Mikkel. Michelangelo. Oh, he means about Nostradamus. Yeah, okay, now I understand it. Took some time. I'm kind of distracted by playing this game, you know. Okay, we can go for the knight. Do I even show the tactic? I don't think I do that. And Mikkel. I need to get stronger. That's why I want the knight. That means no iron next turn though. Theology perhaps, sure. Could also think about theocracy. Need second happy phase. Yeah, we might not get it in time for... Oh, we might not finish the Himeji in time for St. Pete's, so probably won't do that. So theology. Do you guys remember the tournament 1 year ago? The Kuberturn Cup, where I don't even know what his name was again, who got second place, who thought theology was one of the best techs in the game. LPPL, right, LPPL. No one knew of him that much, really. He wasn't that active, and then he just came to the tournament, rocked it, almost won it, with always playing theology, taking theology for 2 civil actions, left, and never came back again, I guess. I don't know, maybe he plays a lot of acing, that's why I don't see him too much. But that was some crazy tournament. There hasn't been one yet this year. Like, we got a Kuberturn Cup last year, we got Kuberturn Cup the year before. I don't know if we get a Kuberturn Cup this year. I mean, at the moment nothing is planned, I can't tell you guys that much. Sadly we can't push here. We can get the Engineering Genius. Is LPBL in Squid Game? That could be, that could be. You played against him async most of the time he took theology. He's sticking to his thing. I can respect that. We can only take 1 more card. I want the iron next turn, so I think I'm going to take Breakthrough here. Again, only drawing 1 card, so hopefully it's going to be something that we can push. I could Harvest. We can push that. You were eliminated too early in the Kuberturn Cup because you played against LPBL. Did you take theology? At least you got a little bit of revenge in a later tournament. That's good. Revenge is a good thing. Oh, you also want to organize a Super Blitz tournament, Sugai? That would be fun. Like, if I can take part in a Super Blitz tournament and not just organize it. But organizing is also a lot of fun. I actually enjoy that more. Like, running the tournament, casting the games is a lot of fun, so... LPL took Theology for 2 and Pyramids for 2, ignoring Library. Alright, alright. Typical moves. We can actually go for St. Pete's here as well, I think. If you need a Go-Gaster, maybe you need one, if you organize one. I could be available. Okay, so what do? We finish this. We need the Theology. So that didn't really work out the way I planned for it. Oh, and... oh. Right. I thought we had a urban growth, but we only have the rich land. So we destroy the Roria, I guess. Yeah, I think we develop Iron 2. Can upgrade 1. Because of Dark Ages. Yeah, we can take the St. Pete's. How about St. Pete's and Drama? And there was Marlena, right? No Marlena, but Bach. Still a good argument for him. I mean, probably not gonna go for Theology then. There is also Irrigation. So I think either Drama or Irrigation. Maybe Irrigation it's gonna be. Yeah, Yeah, sure, let's go for irrigation. He's actually got a lot of rocks. He will lose 1 population, so that's good. But he has printing presses and a lot of rocks. I hope we are looking good in this game. Yeah, we don't have anything besides the selective, that's the problem. If there was like even statue, not statue, Statue of Liberty, yeah, or something like that, we could wait. But like this, I feel like irrigation is a safer play. You remember everyone saying TTAPulse was going viral? Yeah, didn't quite work out that way, right? We did reach 100 viewers in the finals. That was amazing. I think a lot of double viewing was involved. Like we were at like 80 and then people said, okay, let's reach 100, and everybody got out their second phone and watched twice. But we did reach 100, but sadly we didn't really go viral. It's not that easy with a game like TTA, I think. It's very hard to understand for people who haven't played it, and not that many people have played it, so yeah. I'm already viral. That definition of viral is kinda weak, man. Kinda weak. But at the moment I also don't really have the time or the... yeah, not even the goal to grow the channel by too much. I'm happy with it at the moment. I can stream whenever you guys like to watch still. I try to stream as often as I can, or as often as I want. Like 1 year ago, I had the idea of maybe, or was it 2 years ago? Yeah, especially 2 years ago. There I thought maybe I can grow it even more, make like sub or semi-professional or something, but yeah. It's too hard. I would have needed to go for other games than Through the Ages, probably. My kindness and smartness is contagious. You're still young, Sagai, or young in time of, in category of, how do you call it, like, streaming age. You're still a young channel, let's say like that, so you can still go viral. I want to get stronger here. I don't want to lose the Crusades. Swordsmen are good, especially with this tactic. Sadly, there's no Napoleon, or we could really go aggressive. So I'm thinking about Swordsmen. Upgrade this, upgrade this. Just pop before rats. What rats? Do you have knowledge that I don't? Like, are these 100% rats? We had good harvest in Dark Ages and Crusades. I don't know nothing about no rats, but I still like the reserves. Maybe even to just finish the St. Pete's. If you would try to gain popularity, I guess, on streaming, what games would you go for? Anything that's new at the moment, like when Among Us was big, I probably would have switched to Among Us. I think if you're trying to get big, either get... like, I think the easiest way is to just stream whatever is like very actively played and watched at the moment. Or just get a big game where you only stream that. Like I do for Through the Ages. If that was bigger, that would be the other way. Like only either play a lot of different, whatever is active at the moment. Among Us, there was Fall Guys. You know, each month or a couple of months, there's a new hot game on Twitch that people like to watch. And yeah, or just concentrate on one game. Like one of the big ones is obviously the... I mean, there you also have a lot of competition. Like if you want to stream League of Legends or something, you have like thousands of channels that stream that. So how do you stand out? So for me, it always was, I was the only one streaming Through the Ages, so whoever wanted to watch that had to watch me. So I'm not an expert on gaining popularity, as you can see. My channel also isn't professional. Among Us with TTAPulse would be so much fun. Yeah, probably. Like, make a very active community. Use that to grow your channel in other games. So do we finish the St. Pete's? Do we go for something else? I think we want more wonders, right? This gets us the epiphases, this gets us more rocks. There's also Bach. Bach is pretty strong here. So what if we don't? Also we have no strength, so we're gonna lose to the Crusades. But if we go Bach, we also need Opera. Could just go Efficient Upgrade and Urban Growth. Then later maybe Howard College plus Engineering Genius. Let's keep Mikey for a little bit. What games I would enjoy, that might be different than what makes you big, but I think they have to be related at least. Like, for me, it always was a problem when I tried new games. They were never as much fun as Through the Ages for me, or not as comfortable. You need to accept that you're not that good in those new games. It changes your streaming style quite a bit if you play games where you're not good at yet. So yeah. A lot of things to this to keep in mind. Nobel seems to be a better leader for us. Yeah, Nobel seems good. We still have Maria, probably not, but Newton potentially. Crusades, we lose that culture. But we have 8 production already, so that's pretty good. Yeah, exactly. You need to be comfortable to really enjoy it. If you always feel like, okay, I have no idea what I'm doing, I'm overwhelmed by everything, that's not fun to stream, so... Or like hectic games is also like when I was younger. I really enjoyed RTS, real-time strategy games like StarCraft and so on. But I think streaming that is quite difficult. You're always concentrated on playing super fast, and then you also have to concentrate on chat. Like Through the Ages is perfect for that. You have the turns where you don't have to do anything, you can discuss what's going on, and you don't have this immediate time pressure. Okay, he's going Bach. I think this game is not looking too great, is it? He's soon... yeah, he has the Republic now. Are you a Protoss? Nah. Zerg, man. Zerg was always the best. Terrorism is dangerous. So maybe wealthy. There's Cornwall, but we have no science. Nobel will make our game better, yeah. So we get Howard College Engineering Genius this turn, next turn Nobel. Let's push. Breakthrough, okay. There is Dark Ages, so how about we get ourselves a justice system? So we don't lose anything to the Dark Ages, get Howard College, Engineering Genius, upgrade this thing, start building on the Howard College, next turn go for Nobel. Yeah, seems like a good turn, get the extra civil action. Who knows, maybe we still get the Conmon. Biggest problem is he gets Rifleman, but that is how it is. And man, we still have our tech, we just need the cannon, we need a couple of population, but overall it's looking good. Okay, now I kinda wish a little bit we had gone for navigation. We already put in the wealthy, but there's sewers. Spawn overlords, yeah. If you hear that too often, that's not a good sign. So 31 culture to 27, alright. Dark Ages, does he push here? hope he does. And even if he pushes, he can still go for selective breeding. But the RTS scene is pretty much dead. I wouldn't say pretty much dead. There's still StarCraft is active, Age of Empires is active. And that's basically it, yeah. I mean, Warcraft 3 is doing a little bit of a comeback, I think, but I'm also not... I don't really have that much time to watch Twitch streams at the moment. But it has been like, they just don't have that many RTS games that come out anymore. Okay. The golden age has passed, yeah. It might make a comeback, but it feels like everybody's just playing MOBAs and so on. Do we still push? He still has no... He's got to take some time to finish... or to get the science for strategy, so maybe we can still push. Inhabited seems okay. Yeah, he has the food advantage, so playing these cards should be good for us. Seven science production all of a sudden. That's pretty good. And then I guess we can take some cards like reserves and the wave. Would be great to get irrigation out this turn. Sewers is an option, yeah. Scientific method leaders, not really, no. I was thinking about sewers, then I probably should have played the vast instead of the inhabited. Inhabited is better in my opinion. It's true, we don't have that much to do this turn anyway. And then we can finish the sewers next turn, get the vast. Please promise we can't keep the defend card then. Or how about Kremlin instead? What do you guys think about Kremlin instead of sewers? Oh, I like that even more. Get the extra MA. I think I like that a lot more. Can finish it next turn even. Get our extra MA. Let's go for the Kremlin. Okay, these are kind of useless. Good harvest. Yeah, right after he finishes selective breeding. Yeah, it could have been a lot better. Like, Dark Ages didn't hit him. Came out one turn too late. Good harvest came out right when he needed it. But that's how it goes sometimes. Maybe we still have time for irrigation, I hope. Is there Gandhi? Yes, there is Gandhi. At least he can't go for operas this turn, right? Cost 2 less, yeah, so it cost 5. Doesn't have 5 science. Bach. More printing presses, more printing presses. Sadly we can't push. Pushing would be great, but we are the only ones getting cannons. But first we need MAs, so let's finish the Kremlin. Get the cannon. Patriotism seems good. And still develop the irrigation. Same as last game, we don't really... It's still useful to have it. Or do we want something like an opera? That kind of, yeah, we do have the urban growth. The operas wouldn't be bad, but there's also not the best synergies for that. We still have 8 to 7 culture production, but he's just getting started with opera next turn. Is roaring next turn an option? I guess it is, right? We could declare the war, have patriotism, develop a cannon, go for the cannon, and play the tactic. The no science TTAPulse switches to the no food, yeah. Changing things up. We declare, we play patriotism, develop, build a cannon, show the tactic. Don't know if it's strong enough, but I think we will have to find out if we can punish him a little bit. We could show, you're right, he has no cannons. We could show. Hiding box would even have enough MA. Yeah, thanks to the patriotism reward, we could declare the war and build 1 cannon. And thanks to the patriotism, we could also show the tactic, but I think we just show it this turn. And then we can afford 1 more unit next turn, like 1 more of anything, and maybe sacrifice if needed. Yeah. Kremlin is very good, yeah. And also we have 8 culture production, mostly from our wonders. So these are just freeing up a lot of population for us. Right, also have to keep in mind we have the Harvard College that is not only 3 science production and 1 culture, that has an effect on it as well. I often forget about it. Super early military theory. Unlucky for us that it comes out during his turn, I think. You can also wave easily. Yeah, just a wave. Yeah, kind of has to take the military theory here, but he also really needs happy faces. He can go for opera, rebuild one of the printing presses, and then still deny the military theory. Oh, no military theory for him. Okay. Well, it's still punishing time now, I think. Might also just... He took the breakthrough, but still. Let's see how this works. Hard to believe my governor's despotism. Yeah, look at those civil elections. That doesn't look like a despotism to me. So sadly we can't go for cannon as well. I mean 18. Is that good enough? He gets the strategy. Could also just wait 1 turn. Till we have the military theory, then we still draw new cards. Yeah, I think it's too early for the war now. I mean, it would be great to steal his science. Yeah, it's a tough call if we wait 1 turn or not. I guess I could even build 1 more unit if really necessary, like last turn. They have any texts? They have the hussars and knights. And this doesn't even work now. Can't have starvation. I think we have to wait 1 turn. Play the emigration. I think I push here instead of doing that. 8 to 15. Cultural influence coming also out on the perfect turn for him. That could have been different. Good harvest and cultural influence. Oil. It's some pretty early oil. Oh, we can, you're right, we can just use the fusion upgrade immediately, thanks to our good old friend, our college. Yeah, we also need the science for military theory and cannons. I'm not sure if this is the move, or if we just escalate military this turn while he still doesn't have great tactic. Very unsure what to do here. Should upgrade for one farm. Okay, I can't waste too much. I actually like the oil play more, I think. It's so early, I think I want the oil. And don't waste any more time. Pretty spontaneous decision here, but I think I like that. Sadly we can't push. That is not great card draw after this. No, not getting any impacts. But we have good colonization cards, so at least that's there. I mean, we're not behind in culture. We're just in culture production for now, but we have way more production of rocks. And if we win the inhabited, we have a lot of population, but I don't know if we're gonna win it. Okay, 19 for him, he gets tanks. But he's not drawing a lot of cards. We go for war now and then go for military theory. Or we could go for democracy, that's true. Or we go for a cannon. Do we have the civil actions? Like, then we would declare the war, right? Probably no Marie, but we can't go for democracy. Democracy is also pretty nice to have. But this turn isn't bad. It's a lot of pressure. But then the big question for me is Marie Curie, democracy, or even endowment. We can't switch to Marie because we don't get back the civil action. Do we care about attack war? I think he has to. He kind of needs, or even if we get all the science, that's pretty great for us. We can't go for Nobel Prize, sadly. We don't get back the civil action and we need all of our things. I'm just unsure about democracy. But we could go Marie Curie and maybe even computers next turn. It needs strategy, yeah. But he can go for it and upgrade tanks, but we still win and we couldn't even sacrifice. I also like the democracy. We have no time. Maybe it's now time to go for this, and then we can go for Maria Curie. Happiness is no big issue thanks to the St. Pete's. And then we could go computers. Really unsure. Not, I think I have to try the other way. I think with just democracy. Are the other leaders we can go for? Not really great ones. And maybe Mandela. Marie Curie next turn is just very solid. Let's do this. Sad to miss out on the democracy, but it's a lot of science. Hey Daniel, hello. Just as you say you like this time better than the war, I switch everything back and go for the war. Yeah, really unsure. I felt a lot of time pressure because we are already down on 105 seconds. It's just so tough playing against Bach, who's ahead in culture. But maybe it's overreaction, maybe it's the democracy would have opened up a lot of possibilities. You might also be wrong. We might all be wrong. No one knows anything in this game. These late game turns can be really tough. And now then you feel like you need Marie Curie because you need to get something out of your oil. Not sure if oil was the correct move or not, but we have a lot of rocks now, maybe with some wonders, but we don't have the best wonders. Actually, only the Empire State. If I win, I'm right. Alright. Sounds like a deal. If we get a little bit more strength, if we could steal his strategy, that would be key. And one problem also, if he now opens one of the colonies, what do we do? Didn't even think about that. Okay, he doesn't, at least. And we can't steal the strategy, we're missing just... Like, if you sacrifice this, we're missing one science, so we don't. And play a bit of competition. Well, this one we should at least be able to win. Everything else would be bullshit with this 2 MAs he had for this whole time. I guess I would even send the cannon. So we have population, but what do we do with that population? That is a better question. I guess we can use the wave, so that's great. Can go for computers. Multimedia. I mean, extra strength from the computers isn't bad, but we could also go multimedia. I like rebuilding the military. Come on, don't have the time for this. So like this. Now I feel like we have to go, and now we have to go for military. With him having Hollywood, we can't now compete in culture anymore. That would have been the other route. And computers help with that. Why not modern army? We don't have the necessary techs. We could still get modern infantry, but we don't get tanks, so this would be outdated, so we can't go for it. I mean, I guess we could even upgrade one more of either of these. Let's use all the MAs. Ingenious, and then maybe why not multimedia? Okay, we get a war at least. Get a war, we get the entrenchments. Entrenchments could still work with modern infantry. I mean, Napoleonic is still strong, yeah. And with this war now, we have some good options. Sadly missing one science for fundamentalism. There is still Air Force. Aren't we looking super strong versus his not so great rock protection? No science, so he will never get Air Forces. Napoleonic is strong when you have science, yeah, and for that we have the Howard College. And Lemmings player in the chat, who always pushes me to get more science. Howard also opens up some place, true, if we get, there's still another revolutionary idea, if we get that plus Fundy. He's building more tanks. He denies the fundamentalism. There's modern infantry. Yeah, then let's go. I could show it, but I have enough MAs anyway, right? If I declare war, cannon, show tactic, one Air Force. Would we have more than one Air Force? Yeah, destroy the lab. That's definitely. We could use the patriotism. There is Gandhi. Oh, you're right. There is Gandhi. So we could also go for the war this turn. Without air forces. Probably then keep our tactic. 44. He cannot go for fundamentalism, he can go for one extra tank. We could then follow up with armed interventions. And Gandhi is a real problem. If Gandhi comes out. Or just hope for no Gandhi. Maybe also do that. Or just be military efficient as was suggested before. So we did, no, skip, go for modern infantry. Use all the, maybe we don't need the reserves. Just oh no, we can't do that. We only take one card. Maybe we can still upgrade these. Enough for one cannon and one air force. Like this, that works out exactly. Then we can destroy the farm next turn. Disband the knight. And declare war. Already cost us all the actions. Destroy the knight. Yeah, careful time, I know. Yeah, I think I'll keep this. We might need the time for next turn. I could have destroyed the knight instead of the farm, perhaps. Now we get the impacts. And there's Gandhi. There is Mr. Gandhi. I think I messed it up. I think I should have destroyed the iron. It's there still the patriotism. Patriotism's out, damn. So I should have. I think I should have destroyed the mine to build another cannon last turn. I had the rocks for it if I didn't upgrade the food production. And then I could have had the extra army and just declare the war, and that's it. Yeah, unlucky that Gandhi comes out here. Yeah, that would have been smart if I had gotten the full army. They can always not take Gandhi. Yeah, they can always not take Gandhi. I think the chances are relatively low, but who knows? Maybe he's misreading things. But I mean, that's pretty obvious that we can't just build a cannon. Yeah, fundamentalism. Maybe I should have taken fundamentalism. Yeah, okay, there's Gandhi. I could still declare the war though, right? I think we have to try it. I mean, these Impact of Wonders is very good. Maybe both impacts are going to be enough, plus Empire State. But if we declare war, we deny him Hollywood, which is at 24. Empire State is at 21. We get 2 great impacts. Wait, I can't wait for long. Plunder, I don't have plunder. I could... I think it's too late for war. I think I have to push. Then we get new time from the wealthy territory at least. I think the war won't be enough. You can, with reserves, you can build a couple of tanks. Won't be enough even with sacrificing. So we go for this. And this would be pretty useful, I guess. Could have sent even more. Or is there embed of competition? There is embed of competition. Okay, 9. Okay, by state, and that's it. Looks like that's it then. We can first... Nah, I can't get civil service. We need this Empire State, and then next turn we finish that. Yeah, this has to be the only option. Probably not enough, but we have a bit of tech and a lot of science, still technologies to develop. So who knows if it's gonna be enough or not. We will find out soon. Industry, and now we have all those impacts. I have a wonderful civ. True, true. That is true. Still despotism, yeah, still despotism. But not a big problem. So what can we win? Culture is gonna be hard. Food might be possible. Emigration, he loses population. We lose population. For us, it's not the biggest deal. So, Empire State, we can we win food? Probably not. We have science, we have strength, so we probably can't improve this. His culture, he's at 16, we would need 2 multimedias. Actually, we have a lot of rocks. 30. But 30 is not enough, right? That's 22. Even with Engineering Genius, nah, not enough. 2 decks from Impact and Nobel. Yeah, true. We get Nobel, we get 2 for the Impact of Technology. Might even get 3. I mean, the big advantage of Empire State is that he only costs 1 civil action. So we can still do a lot in our next turn. Okay, it's 24 from the Hollywood. I'm saying there's a chance, a small chance, but maybe there's a chance. So we're gonna lose an idle worker. Can we still win food, maybe? Like the rocks, the iron doesn't do anything. Iron to... we have new reserve time right there. Iron to agriculture. To irrigation. We can only go for 2 techs, he made sure of that. So we don't take Air Force, we take these 2. Still 21? Or rocks. We still need the rocks, so we don't destroy the mine, we destroy... I guess the cannon. A bit of culture. I could take Rev Idea, yeah, but I need my civil actions, I think. A bit of culture is gonna be hard because multimedia is the only thing that we probably have to put this to religion. Multimedia 60 and 15. As we said, not enough rocks to finish Empire State then. Not missing too many rocks, but a couple. So I think I still like the irrigation plan. I don't know if that has some big disadvantages, but we know almost all the impacts. Competition and wonders. We also don't have enough time to math out all the impacts, I think. We get some great impacts. We get good... And the question is it worth to go for irrigation? And so maybe it isn't even worth it. Maybe we should just put everything into modern infantry, so we get the better impact of competition. I can't go for all of these. Okay. Science rocks. Okay, so we get this for 21. Could be harmony? No, probably not harmony. Probably not rehab industry. One multimedia. And multimedia is 3. Iron to multimedia. I guess it's slightly better than modern infantry is cheaper. I think just going for all out competition is a lot. Like we win science anyway. Architecture, I guess. Architecture, but he only has 1. We can plan for our competition the best. Okay, use the military build-up. It's gonna be super hard. Like 38, nah, I don't think that's possible. I guess we can destroy this guy, then show it. Still 31, nah, that's sadly not an option. So I just have to do everything again that I did before. I think this is our best shot. I don't see anything where I can improve this. We might have a chance here. 11 plus 4 plus the impact. Some of them pretty big, especially technology and competition now. And then let's just hope it's enough. Might get close, might get close. Might also not. Also depends on his impact. Happiness. 8 to 4. Okay, could have... Yeah, maybe could have built... but no way to tell. I mean, he had unhappy workers, so who knew that would be it. Wonders, 7 to 21. I mean, we get pretty close with this one. Competition, 9 to 20. I think we got this, guys. Or not, 4 to 24. Yes, we actually do. Whew. Even though he had an okay impact, we still got this. 222 to 213. There was a chance, and we took the chance, and we win it. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, we did it. We did it. We got some great impacts in the end. I think, yeah, war would have been possible earlier if we had gotten the fundamentalism, but at that point, when the way that I played it was a little bit mixed. But, yeah, well, this does it. This does it. Yeah, I think we did the switch in the right moment, going into impacts, not trying the war. And slightly enough, thanks to a lot of great impacts. Whew, Michelangelo pulling through and getting ourselves some puntos and some ranking up gold H2. Boy oh boy, a lot of fun. I was not too convinced we would take this, but we do. 60 points with impacts, probably, yeah. I mean, I guess you can't look it up anymore, I closed it, but that was a lot of impacts where we made up a lot of points. So thank you guys very much for watching. That were two very fun games. Two very, very fun games. Had a lot of fun playing them. I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching them. I don't know, Sugoi, are you gonna be streaming afterwards? Right now, then we're gonna be raiding you, of course. If not, then I wish all of you guys a nice Sunday. I will try to stream more, but at least in Sugoi you guys have a good substitute, or maybe even better than substitute, depending on your guys' preference. But thank you guys very much. Thank you very much for watching today. Two great games, a lot of fun. Very much appreciate your guys' support and your impact or inputs into the game. So thanks a lot, and see you next time, whenever that will be. Weidenbaum will upload a video in a few minutes, so if you still need more Through the Ages action, youtube.com/WeidenbaumTTA, or just search for Weidenbaum in YouTube, and there you can get more Through the Ages action. So there's a lot of Through the Ages at the moment, between my YouTube videos, Weidenbaum's, Twitch streams of me and Sugoi, so hope you guys have some more fun watching Through the Ages.